Ever wondered why Congress often relies on continuing resolutions instead of long-term budgets? Well, it's a riveting tale of politics and pragmatism that's as old as the Capitol building itself. At the heart of the matter is partisan gridlock. Deep political divides can make it challenging for lawmakers from both parties to reach a consensus on spending priorities. The appropriations process, which requires passing 12 individual spending bills for different government functions, can stall, and this is where continuing resolutions, or CRs, come into play. They act as a stopgap to keep the government funded while negotiations drag on. Then there's the art of political maneuvering. Lawmakers might strategically use CRs. By attaching riders, which are unrelated provisions, to a CR, they can get them passed without addressing the main budget. Not to mention, short-term funding can weaken the hand of the president in budget negotiations. And let's not forget the lack of urgency. Deadlines for passing spending bills aren't strictly enforced, creating less pressure to reach a long-term agreement. CRs provide a buffer, allowing Congress to postpone the tough decisions. But it's not all smooth sailing with CRs. They come with their own set of challenges. For starters, there's the uncertainty. Without knowing their budgets for the entire year, government agencies find it difficult to plan effectively. This makes it hard to invest in long-term projects or make strategic staffing decisions. Then there's the inefficiency. CRs typically freeze funding levels at the previous year's amount. This can hinder important new initiatives or force cuts to essential services. And finally, the specter of government shutdowns looms large. If a CR expires before a new spending bill is passed, the government can partially shut down, furloughing employees and halting some non-essential services. In the end, the prevalence of CRs reflects dysfunction in the budget process. While they avert government shutdowns, they create uncertainty and hinder long-term planning. So, to sum it up, Congress leans on continuing resolutions due to partisan gridlock, political maneuvering, and a lack of urgency. But these stopgaps come with their own set of drawbacks, including uncertainty, inefficiency, and the potential for government shutdowns. It's a high-stakes game of chess, with the future of government funding always hanging in the balance. But understanding the reasons behind the use of CRs is the first step towards making sense of this complex and often contentious process.